Today, we're diving into a speaker that's as much about elegance as it is about engineering, the Focal On-Wall 302. Now, when you hear an on-wall speaker, your brain might immediately go to compromises, flat sound, and maybe a bit of aesthetic over function. So what exactly is the Focal On-Wall 302? It's a slim, wall-mountable speaker. Modern, minimal, and honestly drop-dead gorgeous. But don't let that sleek profile fool you. Behind that luxury finish lies a speaker system that's packing real hi-fi DNA. This is not just a glorified soundbar. This is serious audio gear, with design cues borrowed from Focal's Chora and Aria lines. Whether you're setting it up for music, movies, or both, the 302 was built to perform. These things are beautiful. Slim enough to mount next to a TV without dominating the room, yet substantial enough to feel purposeful. The 302 wears its form factor like a tailored suit. You get that high-end French design language that Focal is known for. Build quality? Solid. You're not dealing with plastic boxes here. These are inert, well-damped enclosures with magnetic grills and beautifully flush-mounted drivers. I was expecting a nice, clean mid-range and maybe a little sparkle up top, but what I didn't expect was how balanced and room-filling these things would be. Focal went with a 2.5-way configuration, which helps minimize interference effects that you often get with horizontal MTM layouts. You know the drill: lobing, comb filtering, off-axis weirdness. But guess what? Sure, treble sparkle dips a little when you're way off axis, but there were no weird colorations or sudden drop-offs. That's rare for on-wall speakers, and it speaks volumes about Focal's driver integration and crossover design. Now let's address the low end. Are you getting a full subwoofer like Rumble? No. But what you are getting is tight, musical bass down to about 50 Hz. And that's not a throwaway figure. That's real punch and definition, especially for music. And thanks to their elevated sensitivity, these speakers are surprisingly easy to drive. Even a modest amp, like the Emotiva Bass X TA1 I tested, had no trouble getting these to sing. Focal 302 wall loudspeakers. Pros and cons. Pros: stunning aesthetics, modern, minimal, and high-end French design. Impressive off-axis performance, minimal colorations or drop-offs rare for on-wall speakers. Solid build quality, inert enclosures with quality materials. Cons: sub 20 Hz rumble limited. Dedicated subwoofer likely needed for deep bass and action movies. Cable routing on optional stand could be better, not the most elegant solution. If you're building a sleek 2.1 setup or want a killer LCR configuration without bulky towers or in-wall installs, these deserve your serious attention. And hey, they might even get your design-conscious partner to fall in love with hi-fi too. If you found this review helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Are you Team Soundbar or ready to go wall-mounted with something like the Focal 302?